Well, what an insightful week it has been. It has definitely been insightful. I joined a group named Yebbers. Yeb. To talk, to listen, to buzz in one's ear. To be able to say things without fear of rejection. You're going to say things, and you're going to be rejected. And there's going to be some things you just go, flip your mouth open and go, what the hell are you saying? And call them swine. Especially when they talk about genocide. To take a whole people and remove them from planet Earth. That means also out of America, I was told. I sat for 2 seconds and read his poetic justice. It would be better to get Muslims off Earth, all of them. You can't trust them in America. You can't trust them in a dirt pile next to ants. You can't trust them anywhere. So we need to get rid of them. Meaning genocide. I read his little tirade, and that isn't exactly what he said, by the way. So I am taking it out of his words and putting in mine. But I did say to him, you're talking genocide. You're swine. They don't know me. I mean, swine was very, very mild for me as far as giving a shit about people and human beings. Every time you not like somebody, would you not go into Africa? Would you not go into, Saudi? We don't go anywhere and wipe out the entire people because people are stupid. That's like saying, during Hitler's reign, we should have gone in and killed every German. That doesn't make sense, nor should it have been. And it wasn't. Dropping a bomb on people's head to make them listen didn't do it. It made them listen. It made them controllable. But the people here in America were put into camps. And they never said concentration camps. Just camp. What? Kitty camp? Let's ask all the Japanese exactly what camp meant to them back then. There's still many alive that went through the roundup of Asians. Japanese, to be specific. We could lose our own freedom by allowing other forms of this. It's not right. It's not justified. It's not. I know Muslims here in the United States, and they are far from being terrorists. I know some of you right-wingers are so out of text with me. And, it's okay. I'd rather be out of text and not talk to you for the rest of my frigging life than talk to people who want mass murder. I find it horrible. And it makes me sick to my stomach. Where is the caring? I want to know. Where is it? Not all the right feels this way. I know they don't. It's like putting them in a special little hole and then saying, this is how you feel. Do you really feel that way? All of you? I don't think so. I just don't think so at all. Shunned. It's very quiet where I'm at right now. They won't talk. They don't like what I said. It's okay. I would say it again. One person on the attack that he was and is a vile piece of swine. The guy never has anything good to say about anybody and is so chauvinistic, womanizing idiot. I can go to any site I want and I will open my mouth and say something if they present it to me personally, and he did. What a funny place we live in, that we're not going to have our First Amendment rights ever again. We use our mouth and we say, you have First Amendment rights, and we do not. Who told you that? Oh, yes. The amendments. They lied. They didn't mean to lie. It's supposed to be that way. But when you have so many opinions, you're going to get a few opinions that stand out because they're louder. You've always been a leader. I have always been a leader in everything I do. Very odd. Very odd indeed. I was asked there specifically by the owners of that site, and I'm very proud to be of that site. There is a lot to say. You know, I belong to CNNI reporters too. I haven't posted there hardly at all, and that's because I've been in the hospital for most of winter. I'm still trying to get in the swing of posting again. I mean, it is so hard. So, in order for me to post, I must lie and say that some of these atrocities are okay when they are not. Not. Silly people. Silly, silly people. You know, I sit here and get quiet and pensive. And is it all worth it? Is it worth saying it loudly and clear? You cannot kill everyone on earth to make you feel the same way you feel or believe or think. It may be right, it may be wrong, but the point is he can do it. Of course, you're also talking to somebody that wants to take away First Amendment rights for some individuals. One of them happens to be Nazi, KKK, white Aryans, Aryans of Justice, or whatever how that new one is. It's just popped out of nowhere, so I have no idea. You know. The Black Panthers used to be a violent club, and the last 3 or 5 years they have grown into a very non-violent club and give to the poor and work some of the soup kitchens. I mean, they are not the Black Panthers that we grew up with. They have changed their face, their style. they've become something else, and people will not listen. Everyone knows that I do not like Louis Farrakhan. I find him cruel. I find him demeaning. I find him to be repulsive. Very good reasons, since the man thinks that all white women are devils. I see. He would not want to get on one-on-one with me. I would talk him into the ground. So I will continue this video rant later on YouTube and remove to Vloggerheads and then remove to Bloasis. And I will speak out loudly. You're not getting away with it, Mr. Smith. Holier than thou, hey? No, you're not. Crackers.